let's take half hour to 1 hour short Vipassana meditation. Anyone can join, or after the recording you can listen again and try to meditate. Vipassana is to look into yourself, look into your consciousness, and look into your body, this body. So when you start to look inside, you will understand the phenomena that change here, change there, the feelings, and then you will have all the comfortableness, the calmness. Everything is changing. Anicca, dukkha, anatta. We do not want to waste our life just sitting, being ideal, entertaining the six senses. We have been entertaining the six senses all our life until the Buddha come along and tell us, oh, we are in danger. We are going to go to the four woeful state after this life. Yeah, very true. The four woeful state we are going to go, for sure. Not knowing this before we know who is the Buddha, we were very enjoying making a lot of money, every day thinking about making money, thinking of this business, that business, making our pocket full, driving a better car, buying more house. That was our target initially before we meet the Buddha. After knowing the Buddha and his teaching, it is so shocking and scary that this is only temporary. And the Buddha says, after this, 99% of us humans will be in hell, will be in the four woeful realm. Animal realm, will be born as animal realm, will be born in the hungry ghost realm, will be born in all the insects worlds with short lives. If we are not taking care of the precept now, we start to kill everything, making everything short life, so karma will come back and give you short life. So not only short life, we enjoy our life until we are ignorant, but now we know who's the Buddha. We must wake up now. Don't play the fool. Instead of sitting and doing nothing in the house, thinking endlessly, daydreaming, why not? Anytime in the day, whenever you feel you are free, just close your eye, take a short meditation. Because the Buddha already say, if you can really look into yourself moment to moment, like what we are doing here, Vipassana, we are not creating any more bad karma. This is the only time you are not creating bad karma, is when you are meditating. When you are not meditating, our mind are free to roam around. At all time, we are still creating bad karma. When you are not doing any good, means you are not creating any good karma. Being ideal, sleeping, talking to friends, wasting our time, running after money, that is actually finally is not our main goal. Today I saw the article on Facebook saying that the richest man just passed away or something like that, and with a picture of all his gold bar, with a picture of his yacht, gold yacht, golden vehicles, all gold, made of gold. And today he's in the coffin. So everything that he has to leave behind. Nothing can take along with him. Yeah, if you are doing bad karma, you will not only die and leaving all your luxury behind, you will also take along your bad karma. The bad karma means to say you will be born many long life in hell, in animal world. When you die as an animal, you'll be born as animal again and go to hell, and you'll be going up between the four realms of existence, the woeful realm. Very hard to become human again. Today you are human, not because you will be human again. Don't be ignorant. Don't think it's so easy. The Buddha already tells us it's not easy to become a human. So do not think that after this life you're going to be a human, because every thought moment, every time you have a thought in the mind, thinking, the moment you start thinking, you are no more free from four woeful realms. Yeah, I'm going to explain to you. If you are thinking, sitting and thinking, even in your dying moment, you just think, oh, my money, I did not do a will, or I think of my beautiful wife, or I think about my children. Just thinking enough already to take you to the four woeful realm, you know. Can you stop thinking when you are dying? It's the most hardest to do. Even we are alive, we are finding hard time to stop this thinking. So when you are about to die, the thinking will come to you automatically. The body pain, or you cannot move maybe, or you have some ill body which is causing you very pain. You are in struggle with all the pain, and possibly you will become angry because of the pain. You start cursing. If you are not in pain, you start thinking. If you are so rich, you're thinking about your property and this and that, and you die while thinking halfway. That is enough to bring you to the four woeful realm. Thinking of your children, thinking of your family before you die, the last moment before your breath stops completely, you just think about them. It's enough to bring you to the four woeful realm. Try to stop thinking. It's not possible. That's why the Buddha say, 90% of humans in this existence now, upon the death, they will immediate birth, immediate, you know. No need to wait. Immediately you'll be born in hell, and also in animal realm. Mostly after animal realm, they'll go to hell, because when you become animal realm, you will have to survive, to eat, so you need to kill. So do you know that you need to kill to survive? Because you're animal, you don't have a two hand like that to go and work and then think of how to make the money. No more. You have to use kill somebody, and every time your food is killing. So after animal realm, you'll go to hell. Animal realm, hell, ghosts. So you're going in circle samsara. In the animal realm, goes samsara. No more in the samsara of the divine plane. You'll be in the animal realm. So why it is important to meditate? It is important to meditate is because this is the only time, the only moment that you can really stop thinking, that you are doing everything right speech, right thinking, right action, everything is right when you are in Vipassana meditation. And when you're in Vipassana meditation, all your past will arise as you meditate. When you are being quiet, all the thought will come, but you do not act on the thought. You just know the thought, and you go back to your primary object, that is your breath rising and falling. And you think about the present. You also don't think. You know there's a thought coming about what you're going to do tomorrow or what. You just stop it, because like today is Friday night, tomorrow is Saturday. You can now practice a meditation. Maybe Monday to Friday you cannot meditate, but you can meditate on Friday night, Saturday night, and maybe Sunday you don't meditate anymore lah. But at least you got 2 days to meditate. If you are negligent, you ignore my advice, the advice of the Buddha, hell will be for all of you. So now, important is, when you meditate, you are free. You are the most purest. This moment is the most purest. This is the very moment that you are not creating any bad karma. Though this is only a short meditation session, but the purity, the Buddha say, is perfect. Mahasi Sayadaw mentioned that in 1 hour of meditation, if you do it correctly, you are able to destroy 100 past existence, bad karma. Our bad karma is immeasurable. We cannot count where is the beginning, where is the end. We cannot know. It's so much. But do you know, just 1 hour, the Mahasi Sayadaw explained to my teacher last time when he was alive, Bhante Suvarno. He says that just 1 hour of meditation, you are able to remove 100 years of bad past karma. That is great. That is great. And not only that, it can also gradually, if you are confident with the Buddha, confident with his teaching, trust the Buddha, practice it, because this is more than making money. This is more precious than making money. How precious? You don't have to go to the four woeful realm anymore. And when you attain the first path, Ariya, Sotapanna, which can be accomplished in this life by Vipassana meditation, which I have accomplished it, and I'm so confident that I'm so excited to tell everyone to practice, not to show off or to boast. There's nothing to boast here. Encourage everyone to practice, because I've been through it. I've reached it. I accomplished it through Vipassana. In today's Buddhist arena, there's a lot of confusion. Some will teach you this, some will teach you that, and say that this can, that cannot. You must have jhana, you must have this. But they do not know Vipassana have all the ingredients for you, all the tools. When you practice correctly, they have jhana too. Because when through my personal experience on the day of enlightenment, I meditate only Vipassana. I never change my direction. All the time I follow my teacher instruction. I follow Mahasi Sayadaw instruction until the end. I never change. I never go other different types of instruction. I never chase after any teacher. I stick to one teacher, Bhante Suvarno. From the beginning to the end, when I was 30 years old, over. I followed him until I am today. Even he has passed away around now maybe 6-7 years. And his advice to me, don't give up. He always tell me to not give up when I was following him, like the Buddha and Ananda. I follow my teacher Bhante Suvarno, like the Buddha, like Ananda following the Buddha. And my teacher always encouraged me not to give up. And I never gave up until today. And what my teacher has accomplished, I have also accomplished it now, and I'm bold to tell the world that this is so precious. Even money, the Buddha say, even the whole world, all the kings says to you, come, let's exchange. Let's exchange. I'll give you all my property, and you give me your Sotapanna. The Buddha say, don't do that, and that's not possible. Even they give you all the luxury, it cannot compare to Sotapanna. Even the whole universe give to you. Their jewelries, all the monarchs, all the rich person give you and say, give me your Sotapanna. It also cannot have that value. So the Buddha say like that. So you see, it's so valuable to strive for your Sotapanna by practicing Vipassana. It is so valuable, and it will also guarantee you not to go to the four woeful realm anymore. That's why, like in the sutta, they say like a pot. Those who have attained Sotapanna is just like a pot containing the water, all the kilesa, all the past existence is cracked. It's cracked. The pot is cracked when you attain Sotapanna. And you only have 7 lifetime more to go. 7 lifetime, that is good. Short lifetime. 7 lifetime is still very long, of course. No doubt it's 7 short times. Seems like short, but every existence is very long. When you are going up to the heavenly realm, oh yeah, you may think Sotapanna enjoy heavenly realm. I don't think so, because according to what is said in the sutta or said by my teacher, they said even heavenly realm they are still fighting. They are still greed, hate, delusion. They are still fighting each other. They are still quarreling. There are still beautiful things up there that you want. Your craving, clinging still there. That's why you still have to die. And if you sit meditation, jhana, all right, then you will go to Brahma realm, and you sit meditation and go to the higher jhana. Then you go to the realm of no body, only living the mind. That means there is no physical body. So, but you stay there for a long time. So what's the use? You still have to fall down until you drop to even hell. So that's why the Buddha say, in the samsara, going up and going down is suffering. It's really suffering. So since you are human, the Buddha say, and you already encountered the Buddha, it is time for you to meditate and really diligently value. It's more than important than not only making money for your family. It is also more important that you strive and attain yourself in this life. Whoever is listening, it doesn't matter, one person, I can save that one person is enough. If that one person who is paying attention to what I'm saying now, live, and if that one person really practice as what I'm teaching here, according to what the Buddha is telling us, I do not add anything into my teaching. The teaching is all original from the Buddha, but I practice it and experience it by direct experience. The books did say about how to meditate, but when you go into really meditation, a lot of things not said in the book, you have to experience it yourself. And you must have wisdom. As you meditate, you must have wisdom. Wisdom doesn't come from book. That is called Sutta Manya Panya. The Buddha says only Sutta. Sutta only helps you to a certain level. It cannot take you to enlightenment. You must have Cinta Maya Panya, means you must have experienced it yourself. The Buddha say, I show you the way, but you have to practice it yourself. I honestly tell you, if any person who is listening now, and if that person can attain Sotapanna, I'm already happy, more than happy, that I have also saved a being. Really saved, meaning to say, when I say really saved, I'm saying that you are not going to hell and not going to the four woeful realm, which is also a samsara. You will be circling there. But now, if you are the only person listening, I already very happy. I want you to diligently follow Vipassana. Don't go after any type of other meditation subject, because they will tell you a lot of things. I know it's quite impressive. Sometimes when you hear other people telling you why that is very impressive. But you are listening to one Arya who is speaking to you now. I did not break any precept, any training rules in the monk lineage. I also do not know why they are not allowed to tell their enlightenment or attainment. But I can guess roughly what's the problem. The Buddha went through all his life to find the truth, and today, and tell us. But now when you attain, you said you cannot tell. That is contradict. That is brainstorming to me. But as an Arya, I'm a lay person. I did not break any of the monk training rules, so I'm free to tell. I have attained, and how I attained, I would like to tell also the process. It started with Vipassana all the while. When you watch rising and falling, initially it will be a struggle. But you must have the Eight Noble Truths. Bear in mind, understand what is the Eight Noble Truth? Eight Noble Path, Eight Noble Path that will lead to the Four Noble Truth. The path is the direction that you must take, the direction that you must use when you are in Vipassana meditation. While you are sitting in meditation, you must know how to apply right mindfulness, right effort, right concentration. Everything must be right. You must know what to do. You must know to watch it with determination, clear comprehension, rising, falling, just watching rising and falling, monotonous maybe, but if you, for a beginner, they may feel very struggling there, because you have to keep on rising, falling, rising, falling. By doing that, we also get bored, because we are very hungry for sense desire. Even by saying rising, falling, we got tired, bored. So we have to slowly train. So you must follow your teacher, believe your teacher, and be obedient. The Buddha say a person must be obedient and must be gentle and humble. That is the person that can progress in their meditation. If a person who is not humble and gentle, not aggressive, and willing to learn, then that person can progress in the meditation. I've come across, they are intellectual, very aggressive. They like to talk. They are very intellectual in a way that they have very good bombastic English. They can change every word you say, and then they can elaborate it in their own way. The meaning, they're so deep, they can change even the Dhamma to their own perspective, the way they see it. No need meditation, just knowing, just knowing how to recognize anicca, dukkha, anatta, just superficially knowing, then you can attain also. That is something very funny. The Buddha never say like that, but the clever people out there are talking like that. Just by knowing anicca, knowing anatta, you no need to really meditative states, no need to storm your mind, look into yourself, no need to cross your leg, and then just listen like in school, and now you can roughly grasp the meaning fully already. Anatta, dukkha, anicca, they already say it's possible, that you are already considered already a Sotapanna. If you just see everything as anicca, dukkha, anatta, superficially, intellectually believe that you are already Sotapanna. I think the Buddha would have tell us. In the time of the Buddha, there are people who listen and think, but you forget to calculate that in their past existence, like Anathapindika, Sariputta, Moggallana, they are all called group karma. They did all together in their past existence. They did a lot of good, and the good is going to ripe in this life. In the time of the Buddha, they are born together now. So the Buddha just say a simple short sentence, they attain. Then this, in our world, the people would think, so easy, just listen and can attain, then I also can. Not true. You are not Sariputta, you are not Moggallana, you are not Ananda, you do not click with the Buddha at that time. They are the group that already passed. They did it together. We are not with them that time. I'm very positively sure. So we are different group of being at that time. Anatta, Sariputta, Moggallana, and then Chunda, all they are grouping with the Buddha. They are doing good together. So they are always born together. They support each other like friends. So they are called group karma. So we are different from them. Maybe we are separate away from the Buddha at that time. So today we are a little bit slower. So don't think that we can just listen and we can attain. Don't think like that. So important now is to follow the way. The way is vipassana. Watch rising and falling. You must say rising when you breathe in, falling when you breathe out. You watch the motion. The mind must watch the motion, doing two things in one time. Say rising, but watching the motion, focus, right? Continue doing that. And when thinking comes in, thinking is on the right hand side, feelings is on the left hand side. They are both of them are friends. Both of them are friends. They will attempt in all way to distract your concentration. So they will be pulling you, they'll be pulling you, Vedana pulling you, thinking pulling you. So you will have to keep on pulling back. Bring Sampanjana, we call it, bringing back. Yoniso Manasikara, Sampanjana, Yoniso bring here, and Sampanjana keep on looking, but this will be pulling you. It never stop. Don't expect it to stop. It will not stop until you reach Samadhi, temporarily stop. When you reach Samadhi, temporarily stop. And if you think about jhana, well, you will be in one consciousness, but that is samatha based. But when you go into the conscious, that conscious will protect you from all the kilesa temporarily. Don't come out. You don't come out. Once you come out, because you have to come out, because nothing is permanent in this world, you have to come out, then all the kilesa will come. That means to say all the thinking will come, the pain will come. Then you got to keep on looking after these people, this type of hindrances. And then you thought, oh, because of you have been mastery for your jhana, you go back into your jhana again. Where you go in, you don't come out. Yeah, that is not nibbana. Jhana is not nibbana. You go in, you hide there for a while, then you thought you come out, the same attack. They use the same thing to attack you. So there's no escape for you. That's why Mahasi Sayadaw and my teacher, Bhante Suwano, tell me, go straight into vipassana. Experience anicca, dukkha, anatta continuously. As you meditate, as you watch your rising and falling, you will have anicca, dukkha, anatta keep on coming to you. But you keep on meditate with what? With the Eight Noble Path. It means to say, don't give up, be patient, determination, effort, concentration, trust the Buddha, love yourself. The 10 paramita, use them. You must go and read out, do some research. You need some Dhamma before you meditate. The important one, pick up the important one to meditate. Pick up the important one that can help you in your meditation. No need to read the whole Tipikata. All this not necessary. The Buddha never tell you to do that. It's only for those who possibly want to teach everything. But for you, you just need to sit down like what I'm doing now. And when you sit down, you are doing rising, falling. You are doing everything. You are doing everything what the Buddha say. The Buddha teaching all is about meditation, all about the mind and your body. It's not about books and what was written there. It is about your mind and the body, seeing the phenomena of anicca, dukkha, anatta, no self, and the no self. The 4 foundations that will arise when your mind become calm. When you meditate vipassana, using vipassana, you keep on focusing on your rise. It's going to be tiring. I know it's going to be very tiring for every one of you, but do not give up. Continue to do it whenever you're free. You don't have to force yourself. You don't have to kill yourself. You can make yourself short minutes every day, or maybe before you sleep, maybe 1 minute, 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. Like the Malay people say, sikit-sikit lama-lama jadi bukit. Sikit-sikit lama jadi bukit is true. You know, let me give you one example. If you meditate, say 20 minutes now, Tomorrow you meditate 20 minutes, or maybe okay lah, make it say 1 hour. You are very diligent 1 hour. You meditate every day 1 hour. So 30 days you have 30 hours already of meditation. So that is a good start, 30 hours. If you continue doing that, not only the 30 hours for that month you have been practicing, your development is going to be very fantastic, I tell you. Your calmness, your mindfulness, and you are listening, and if you are following my Facebook, I'm writing a lot of things about meditation. You just follow the simple instruction, I guarantee you'll progress. And when you reach calmness, your mind become calm. This is what happened. You don't go and worry about samadhi, jhana. You don't go and think about them. You don't go and think what is samadhi, what is jhana. You don't think. You just rising, falling, yes, watching. And if there is a thought, what is this, what is that, you don't need to know. You just make sure you're obediently, following, rising, falling. When there's a thought, you know there's a thought, rising, falling. When there's a pain, the pain will make you very uncomfortable. You know the uncomfortable. You have to live with that feelings. That is called Vedana coming. The Vedana is arising. The pain, you have to live with the pain. You cannot throw the pain away. So that's why the Dhamma tell you, in your life, right? Dhamma, you must not say, I want good one only, I don't want the bad one. So when the pain comes, you say, I don't want the pain. You cannot. You must accept the pain. When the good one comes, you accept. But you accept both of them, upeka. You don't say, oh, I don't want I don't want the bad one, I only want the good one. It cannot happen. You must only accept both. With what? With upeka. The heart is balanced. Pain come also okay lah. Pain also pain lah. I tell you, you tell pain to go away, and then you want to attainment, and then say pain go away. Cannot. Pain sure must come. Yeah. Pain will come to you, and then the happiness will come to you. Don't attach the happiness. The pain will come. You will also don't want it, but you must accept the pain. Once you accept the pain, you accept everything with your heart balanced. Meaning how to be balanced? You are constantly watching here. The pain come, but you are still watching here. Okay, accept the pain. Pain, never mind. Pain come. I also have to die. If you want to die, die lah. Never mind lah. Come. You come also. I also no angry. Come. The good one come. I also no greedy. Pain one come. I no angry. The beautiful thing come. I no greedy. So I am always at upeka. My training this way. The Buddha says, being patient. Be patient, you have to be patient. You don't think tomorrow I want to attain, or maybe 5 years already I practice, I must attain now. If you ever have this type of thought, you must immediately take away this thought. I must attain. Don't think about I must attain, just practice. Because when you practice, the Buddha say anicca, dukkha, anatta. When you want to attain, not your wish one also. No doubt you are practicing as what I'm teaching you, or all the sutta that's teaching you, rising, falling, rising, for me over the year, is because if you have a small miniature thinking, what is this? What is that? Cannot attain. No, no, what is this? What is that? No. Just like a soldier go marching. Even there's a cliff there, you just march. There's a cliff. You don't say, they're coming to the cliff. You just march. Go, whoa. If there's a cliff, you just fall down. There, that's it. If you can do that, then you can attain. Yeah. I honestly tell you because I have attained, I know. And when you attain, your consciousness, the consciousness that store all the thinking, the mind that you call, the consciousness cease. No more exists. Yes, I'm telling you about attainment. The consciousness no more exists. No consciousness anymore. No consciousness. That moment, alright, that moment you will be sitting in samadhi, jhana, or what you want to call, so that doesn't matter. Your body is erect. But that moment when you enter attainment, when you attain, you don't know, because you don't have mind anymore. cessation of consciousness, the Four Noble Truths say, the way leading to the end of suffering actually is end. It is going to the end means no more. The conscious stop. All the time you know you're fighting with what? When you're meditating, you're fighting with your consciousness. You're struggling with the consciousness and what? The consciousness, then when you have consciousness, then you have feelings. No consciousness, no feelings. So the objective of meditation is to stop thinking. When stop thinking, no consciousness, no more. The consciousness are burned up, burst. And when there is no consciousness, how can you have feelings? So you know, feeling no more, consciousness decay. No more such thing as happiness. No more such thing that Nibbana is happiness. Not true, not true. I disagree, because when I attain, I see Nibbana as this, so hard to explain. It is disconnected from our existence. It has nothing connected to consciousness. It has nothing connected to happiness. It has nothing connected. When you come back, return from attainment, Maggaphala, when you attain, and when you come back, you exist, re-exist again. You become alive again in this samsara. Alive again, I call it alive again. And that time, you don't know, because you are in jhana absorption now. Here, as a vipassana meditator, there is jhana absorption. Meaning, who say that there is no jhana absorption? Well, I do not agree, because when I attain, I come back, there was jhana absorption. At that moment, as I have attained, I can tell you, you don't know, because when you're absorbed, you don't know, right? So now everyone listening, doesn't matter, you just listen and keep it in your file. For one day when you attain, you will know. Alright? So I want to take all your ignorance away. Vipassana has got jhana absorption. That means when you come back from attainment, when you enter attainment, you don't know. Why? Because there is no conscious, right? Maybe it's brainstorming to you. That doesn't matter. Just listen to what I'm telling you. When you enter Maggaphala, your mind consciousness is disconnected. Means you are no more in samsara. And when you return, that means you're back to samsara. You are in jhana absorption. Now, all of you want to know what is jhana absorption. You will never know until you experience it. So like us who have attained, we experience it, we know what is jhana absorption. In that moment, it's only one consciousness. Pleasurable, very happy consciousness. That's all. Only conscious, no body. No body. You have no kilesa, like just now initially when you start meditating, pain here, dukkha here, struggling for breath. There's no breath. There's only happiness. Excessive pleasure, happiness without body. Then as jhana absorption, they are not permanent, right? As the jhana become weaker, you come up. You come down to the third samadhi. You will know it's third samadhi because, like walking up your staircase, one step to the 10th step, you have to go from the first to the 10th step. When you come back, return, you have to return from 10th step, 9th step, 8, 7, 6. You cannot jump down there and on the first step, impossible, right? So when you attain, you go up the first, second, third jhana, up to the absorption, then you. But because of vipassana is so sharp, the concentration is so well developed, it doesn't lock himself in the jhana, it jump into Maggaphala. Yeah, this is what I'm telling you. Because of the training of vipassana, you are really going deep into it, really like Mahasi Sayadaw say, just like your saw. You have been sharpening your saw very sharp, until it's so sharp. Anything can cut, touch only cut. Anything that touch is already cut. The vipassana is so sharp. Yes, it is so sharp and so powerful that it can go straight to Nibbana. Yeah, if I tell this, many meditator or monk will say, how can, doesn't matter how can or not how can. We are not here to argue. I'm here to share attainment from Vipassana. It is possible. It's not impossible. It has been done. I'm here to tell, I'm bold enough to tell you, anyone wants to debate, I'm not interested, because Sotapanna, we do not debate. Dhamma, we do not debate Dhamma. We just tell you, we don't challenge anyone to come and debate. We are not interested, because Sotapanna, we don't have ego, we don't have the taste to win. We don't like to win. We don't have the heart to say that I want to win you. We're not interested to win anybody. We're sharing with you. So whoever accept, practice and experience it yourself, whoever think I'm talking nonsense, well, we don't have to follow, that's all. You can just ignore what I'm saying. So another reminder is, if you met an Arya and you cannot recognize them, that is very unfortunate for you, that's all. I don't have to be in robes. I have been in robes as a Samanera in my younger days. The reason to become Samanera is to experience the life of Bhikkhu, how they live. What is the one meal a day? Does it cause me problem? Well, when you get used to that, it's no problem. Eating a meal a day, if you're sincere, you follow them, it's not a problem. Everything is a matter of getting used to it. There's nothing to feel great that I'm a monk, I eat one day, so I feel that I'm so special. Well, there's nothing to be special. There's nothing to be special. And anyone who renounce, they also gradually can accept. They can also live like that. I tried 3 times, and my attainment is on the second time when I was a Samanera. The mind goes into, I was in a cave and I was meditating, Vipassana, rising, falling, like my teacher tell me, like Mahasi explained. The way is Vipassana original from Mahasi, right? And the rising, falling. I said, I watched only the rising, falling clearly. And there was a cut. Unconscious state. There was a cut. It is not unconscious that you fainted. The unconscious state is you are in samadhi straight like that, but there was a cut already. You went into Nibbana and you come back, you're in jhana absorption, but you don't know, because if that person said he knows, that is not true. How can you know when you are in one point concentration? You absorb in happiness, the mind. There's no physical body. 1 point concentration where it's only the mind exists. When the concentration weaken, the jhana weaken, you come back, you come out, and then you can see phenomena of breath rise and fall. It is on the third samadhi, where vitaka, vichara, piti, sukha. It is around in the sukha or piti state. As it returns from the jhana, it comes back to this state, and then you know there is a breath, and this time, and that moment you know. But you do not have to use any exertion like rising, falling. You're mentally, you don't have to do anything. It's just like auto. It's easy. It's just like by itself. And then this strange phenomena occur during this time. The recollection of the experience. The moment you enter, there was a cut. There was a return in jhana, and in the training. In the training of Vipassana, the 16 Vipassana jhana arise at this time. The 16 Vipassana jhana arise when you return. After the jhana absorption, you return. Then goes down to either the third or the second samadhi. There you can remember. Suddenly you remember the 2 moments, the cut. The moment where you enter Nibbana, and you know what is Nibbana that time. You know what is Nibbana. When you enter, you know. But now the problem is cannot tell. Not say you don't want to tell. You just don't know how to tell. You know, even Aranta can't tell. Nobody can tell. Now I agree, because I just don't know how to tell. You can ask me, is that the end? I say no. Is there already dead? No. Is there suffering? No. There's no suffering. There was a cut. There was the ending of samsara. When you return, I was in jhana absorption. You don't know about physical body. There's no physical body when you're in jhana absorption. Every one of the meditator is thinking about what is jhana absorption. They are fantasizing what is jhana, what is samadhi. Now you don't have to worry all these things. Like now, I'm telling you what is jhana. I know, I can remember the jhana very well, but I can't tell. I cannot tell. I don't want to tell, because it has to be experienced it yourself, like the Buddha say. It's true. No one can challenge the Buddha. You have to experience it yourself, and to know Nibbana, and to know jhana, and to know samadhi. So when one has attained and tasted Nibbana, he knows what is jhana absorption. He knows everything about samadhi. He knows what is meditation all about. Even if it's only one person listening, this present is for you. And please continue meditation. If you have any question, or you have encounter any problem, you are free. No need to be shy. You can type me a message in my Facebook, write me a message, tell about what is the problem. I may call you, so that I don't have to finger typing like that. I can call you so I can speak with you, and at the same time I can learn. I can know how you feel while you're in meditation. When you're telling me, I also contemplate on what you experience, and I will know what is your experience, and I can guide you from there. So I wish you good luck, and if anyone who is listening to this short attainment Dhamma, which is Vipassana, the way is Vipassana, do not give up. Your life is too short. Do not give up. I'm telling you, you should not give up. Practice diligently, as what the Buddha say, apamade sampandita, and then have trust in the Buddha. And since I have disclosed myself to you, you have any meditation problem, you are free to ask me. I'm willing to help you without, definitely no ego. You don't worry, I won't be scolding anybody. I won't be challenging anybody, because Dhamma is not for us to sit and challenge and debate. Either you take it, or you can just leave it. That's it. No arguing. And we want to live in peace. And by this truth, may those listeners who are tentatively listening, if they attain to, may they attain to, and to end all suffering. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And if you can meditate, continue on meditating for now. Let's say 20 minutes meditation. Let's start now. Breathe in, mentally say, rising, and also focus on your motion of rise. Do the same for the breathe out. If there's a thinking, just say thinking, thinking, thinking. Until you are comfortable, you can go back to your breath. And suppose after sitting for some time, if your body is bending, maybe like that, right? That means your concentration has been running away, weakening. Doesn't matter. Don't blame yourself. Don't feel bad. You must, in meditation, you must not blame yourself, must not feel bad. Just be mindful. Now, instead of saying rising, falling, you stop saying rising, falling. Bring your body back to your sitting position, all right? Bring it slowly. Watch the movement, the mind watching the movement like that. As slow as you can, but I will do a little bit faster because if I do too slow, it will take a lot of time. So you just do it and watching the motion. You can see even your bones like tok, 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 tok. Moment to moment. That is called rising falling, you know. Actually, in the panya, it is rising falling, tok, tok. You can see the bones. Tok, 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 tok. Of course, I amplify for you. Not so awkward lah, but you can know, you can feel there is a tok, tok, tok while you are trying to get yourself straightened. If you need to swallow, it's okay to swallow. You're not. Meditation is not that stringent until that you can't do this, you can't do that, cannot swallow. So you can swallow. You swallow just knowing, swallowing. Then back to rising, falling. Right? These few steps you have to remember. It's going around these few steps only. Pain, you know pain. Just accept the pain. The goodie come, accept. You don't say I want the good, I don't want the bad. You cannot. You have to accept both. Then you can progress. Let's start for say 20 minutes. You can also say sitting, touching. Rising, falling, sitting, touching, thinking, rising, falling, right? Sometimes you can add in sitting. While you're sitting, you can feel your buttock touching the floor. So you can say touching, or your palm here touching, right? You can do that. You can contemplate in this way. Rising, falling. If thinking arise, too many thinking, then you say thinking. When you say thinking, you don't contemplate arising, falling. Stop it for a while. Just say thinking. Then after that you're okay, you go back to rising, falling. Then after sitting for a while, maybe your buttock, you can feel your buttock sensation is very clear. You can say sitting, touching. Then after that you can go back to rising, falling. Circulate, circle around this few objects, and your meditation should progress. let's end the Vipassana meditation for tonight. May all be well and happy. May you continue practice according to the teaching of the Buddha. And after every meditation, it is always advisable by the Buddha to transfer merits. That means if you transfer merits after every meditation, the Buddha say your job is completed one complete round. You have done fully according to the Buddha advice, because many beings, including the Petas, their food is merits. All merits is their food. Like we eat food for the Peta, when you do good deeds like meditation, deeds are their food. They enjoy the food that we give them through deeds. So we have to transfer merits. Idang me niyatinang hotu sukita hontu niyatayo. Idang me niyatinang hotu sukita hontu niyatayo. Idang me niyatinang hotu sukita hontu niyatayo. Etawata ca'am hehi sampadang punya sampadang. Sabe deva, sabe sattha, sabe buddha, anumodanto, sampasampati sitya. Idang me punya asawakaya wahang hotu nibbanasa pacaya hotu. Idang me sila magapala nyanasa pacayo hotu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May all of you attain Maggaphala in this life by diligently following the instruction that is very simple, that is according to Mahasi Sayadaw and my teacher Bhante Suvano. And by this truth, may all of you be free from suffering in this life.